You'll be mine. Hope it's not. Hope it's not too late. I hope it's not too late. Good, you'll be mine. You'll be mine. Oh. Good, you'll be mine. You'll be mine. Oh. Good, you'll be mine. You'll be mine. Oh. Good, you'll be mine.
Hello, hello. How are you doing today? Oh my god, it's plants! Wait, this isn't Silk Song. Ah! I've been scammed. God damn it. Yeah. Y'all know how Gus says, like, God damn it, Ice Beans. Okay. I'll be out there in just a second. I'm just getting, I'm peeling off a sticker, actually, I'm gonna be honest. Plant day? Yes, it is a, we're doing just a little plant session. Nothing crazy. I'm just, well, I say nothing crazy, but I think I am gonna repot some plants, actually. So maybe we will be getting crazy. Beans! Where's Beans? Hey, Shoop. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me say hi to everybody and then I'll come outside. We have Parse. Good afternoon. Turtle Messiah. Noid Avoided. Welcome in. Eyes and Wine. 2-bit Dino. Test. Yes, test. Shoop. Okay, hold on. Let me play this real quick. You need to enter the scene with theme music. Hey there, Revo of Darkness. Welcome in. Good afternoon. Theme music, eh? I don't know what theme music would look like, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, alright, I'm coming in. Welcome in. Let me just make sure that I've set up this scene correctly. Hey yo, thank you for the follow. I am not gonna be able to see who that is. Until, like, it loads up. Oh, the Reaver of Darkness, thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Oops, hold on. Okay, so I'm just gonna set this up so I can see chat. And then we're gonna get started. We have watering to do. And then after that we have, like, well, we have some watering and then some plants we're gonna have to put into bigger pots because they've actually taken off, which is a good thing. So, you know, we'll be doing that. I don't know for how much longer I'll stream after that because I am exhausted. Wait, is this the outside? No Dark Souls? No Dark Souls today. I am exhausted, y'all. I woke up, made Mr. Bean's coffee, and then went right the fuck back to sleep. I woke up to Chodley showing Gust the clip of Wick, like, wicking out, you know? And then I fell the fuck back asleep. How's the weather over there? It's good. It actually rained earlier today, and it was like a storm rain, you know? So that's kind of why this... Actually, I should probably do a quick sweep before I sit my ass down on this dusty patio. Hold on, let me do that real quick, actually. Y'all can get a quick trad wife. Not that it would make a huge difference or anything, but... yeah, there's quite a bit of, like, debris all over this place. And, you know, I'm not gonna be able to get all of it, obviously. Just trying to clear an area for my ass, really. That's what I'm That's all I want. I've got my water bottles, set up over here. I'm just gonna set this top right here. That should be good enough. We're probably not gonna need these. I do need to at some point like take out all of this stuff and like clear everything, like sweep everything in the back, because I see some leaves back there and stuff, but we are not gonna do that today. We do not have that kind of energy. I am going to also close the door most of the way so that Hermes can come out if he wants to. Some of this stuff is still live from last time. Hey, Profiley Face. Yes, sounds like a base Sunday. Yeah, that's true. I mean, that's true. Don't get me wrong. I like my sleep-in Sundays, you know? Just buy a giant diesel-powered leaf blower. You could blow the shells off at the same... Wait, what do you mean by shells? Okay. Yeah, some of this stuff is looking pretty good. Hey, I give you my energy! It wasn't very effective. What are the plants on then? You're in the Carolinas. Do you have any fly traps? Oh, is it a shelf? Oh, you mean, I see. I gave what I had. It wasn't much. No, you're fine. I don't need that much energy. I do have some tea currently sitting in the freezer so that it can get cold faster. So in like maybe half an hour, I'll make some boba tea. Some boba tea. Isn't it a shelf? Oh, if you're talking about this, yeah, it'll the leaf blower probably won't blow all of that away, but yeah, like some of the stuff is doing much better than like when we started. In fact, some of these plants are going to have to get potted up. I would like to try to tackle this guy over here because all of the vines are kind of falling off the pole and it needs a bigger pot, but I don't know. I feel like it's a big project. That one's a big project. So it might be the case that we do that next week. I like getting potted up, yeah. Hey, McFiston, I'm a fucking mess. Ah! Yes, okay, I will say, we do have a new emote in chat, so if y'all are subbed up, y'all can use Ice Beer 1 for all your screaming needs, okay? So, yeah, certain plants are doing pretty well. This one is doing great. It has started, so because we, I don't know if we did this last time or if we did it this recently or what, but because I started attaching this to this pole, the leaves are starting to get bigger, which is exactly what we want. Anybody got a sub for me? Turtle, aren't you subbed? Aren't you subbed already? Your emo game is gonna grow your channel, Beans. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Profiley Face. That's exactly my goal. Okay. If you could either never feel tired again or never feel drunk again, which would you take? I'd say tired. Wait, no, wait. Never feel tired again. Or never feel drunk again. No, but people like feeling drunk, though, Tuna. I've been subbed since your very first stream. Really, Turtle? Oh, this is why you keep complaining. This is why you keep complaining about getting cucked out of first, right? Okay. Oh, and also, I guess we do have these plants, which I don't know what we'll do with them just yet. They do need to go into, like, actual plant, like, actual soil at some point, but, like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't have the energy for, taking care of these guys right now, so we might just water them and call it a day. I mean, I don't mean buzzed beans. Oh, you mean like wasted. Wait, so are you saying that like if you could never, no wait, if you could never feel like shit drunk, like hangover? Okay, if you change that to hangover, then you might get some converts. I don't see any of those so-called founders in chat, sus. Hey, is that plant on the floor dead? Which one? This one? Yes, this one's dead. This one is dead. Yes, that is true. It is dead. It is very dead. It has been dead for weeks now. He's just sleepy. No, he's definitely dead. I didn't realize, I did not realize that this guy would have needed to be watered like more than once a week. But the throwing up is the best part of drinking? What the hell, People Sido? Sorry, not People Sido, McFistin. Dead but kind of handsome? I mean, he does look kind of handsome. It is very sad, though. It's an olive tree. I might try again later this summer with another olive tree. But, yeah, this guy is very much dead. Oh, are you talking about these, though? Oh, my... These are just mostly, like, cuttings that have started to take off. Like, these are cuttings that have started to take off, but I need to, like, pot them up. And like I need to get them into a pot, you know what I mean? So that they can start actually growing instead of putting out these tiny shitty leaves, you know? Like this guy, it looks stressed out, but that's just because I moved them, because all this time this tray of seedlings was inside with like under a plant light that maybe was on like, I want to say like 8 hours, maybe 8 hours. And then I moved them out here to this balcony, and this balcony is this balcony gets like all day light basically. It's like a southwestern facing balcony. Anytime you have like a south facing balcony, it just means that the sun is on the whole day. Eastern balconies get eastern like windows or balconies get like they obviously get the morning sun, but then nothing else, and they get dark quickly. Western sun means that they will get like the sunset, but it will be like they get more light, if that makes sense, depending on where you are in the hemisphere, but that's how I understand it. But yes, southern sun, you get it all day. Northern sun, northern facing windows or northern facing balconies are kind of like the worst for plants because you don't get any sun, basically. You're in the shade the whole time. So when you have like it's weird because this balcony gets the morning light, like the southern light, and then some of the western light. So it's really, it's just very strong out here. So that's why all of these plants, like, as soon as I put them out here, they started getting fucking stressed. Because they're just, oh, I just pulled off a fucking leaf. Yeah, they got stressed because they just weren't used to that much sun. But at that point I was like, I kind of don't care if they get a little bit stressed out because they're way past the point of being potted up. So even if I pot them up, I'm gonna have to cut them and start over. Because I don't want this. You know, this is ugly as sin, I'm gonna be honest. Beta plants? Yeah, I mean... I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little mean. I'm just a little mean. Okay, alright, so I need my, do I have a trash bag? Oh shit, I didn't fill up my fish fertilizer water. God damn it. Okay, this will just be my trash for right now. I need to put this out anyway at some point, so I will just set this here. I don't know if we need this, but we will keep it around. That'll just be my Darwinist plant care Giga Chad, just like me, yeah. My backyard. Oh, hey, it's Mech Day. My backyard is western facing, and the summer sun definitely killed some of it. Yeah, it can get really strong, right? Like some of these leaves on this plant. I don't know if you can see all of it, But like some of these leaves are definitely like sunburnt. And like whenever I brought this plant home, so this is one of the plants we're gonna be putting. This is one of the plants we're gonna be putting into a new pot. Whenever I brought this one home, it lost a good chunk of its leaves because it was adjusting to the sun here and like the watering schedule. Now it's also got shit soil, so this is definitely one of those plants that we're gonna be repotting. No, I'm not ignoring YouTube, Tuna. I just can't read out every chat. Jesus. Tell McFist that I love to puke, and I used to go to P-Fit for my showers when I was homeless for 2 years, and it's great. Anyone else go to Planet Fitness like a poor? Okay, here, let's start with this one, okay? Get more succulents? I might. I do have, like, I have this one. Hold on. I have this one. It's a little ogre's ear. That's one succulent that I have. I don't really have any other I guess this one's a dancing bones, but this one isn't really a succulent. This one's more of a, they call it a ripsalis, which is not exactly like a succulent. But here, I'm gonna just start with this one. Hey, Parallax. How's it going? Okay, alright. I'm not gonna take off all of the shit soil. I'm just gonna take off some of it. Just so that it doesn't, like, fucking chunk up my still Steiny, still in reverse, still not surprised. Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't do anything with the bird box last night. Actually, you know what would be very funny is if I just kept you tiny forever. Like, I just changed I changed, like, your direction, but I kept you tiny forever. Ripsalis is a cactus, therefore succulent? Okay, cool. Cool. Okay, I get to be in the succulent club. Also, let me know if I need to turn the music down even more or what. Small para. Okay, so I'm not really going to... This soil is like... So, something that's interesting and something that y'all might want to know about plants that you buy from, like, the grocery store, from, like, a nursery or whatever. They always come with this, like... They always come with this soil, which is usually kind of shit. When I say shit, what I mean is it's really well suited for a greenhouse environment. And a greenhouse environment, they're getting watered like multiple times a week, you know? So the soil never really dries out. And they're getting pretty good light. Like, they might not be getting direct light, you know, they might be getting those, like, shaded light. Unless you see it in a grocery store, and in which case, like, they're usually dying, okay? They're slowly dying, but they're dying. And then, when you take them home, you might find that, like, if you let them dry out, the entire soil becomes, like, hard as a fucking rock. And that's because it's not used to doing that. Like, it almost becomes hydrophobic. Like, you can even water it, and you'll see water coming out of the bottom of the pot, but it's not actually getting watered because it's just, the water's just finding, like, the channels in this rock-hard soil and then coming out the bottom without any of the plant actually getting hydrated. So, you know, if you're in a position where you can change the soil, you probably should change the soil after a couple weeks. Grocery store aisle in the middle of the store is a reference of most plants, yeah. I just want Beans to care about me the way she cares about spending 90 minutes to explain a single sentence to a stupid person. Hey, Eon. Yuppers, yeah, yuppers. That happens to dry places too, actually leads to floods. Oh, interesting. Beans, remember that time we watched Get Out? Good times. Yeah, good times, Para. How was the movie? Okay, so we're gonna put it in this pot, because, you know, I want it to be a bonsai. That's like what I want to do with it, you know? So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna get the soil in just a second. Beans got out. Yeah, Beans did get out. Pars watched with me because he loves me. Well, I'm glad one person loves you, okay, Parallax? Oh my god. It's amazing. There's a fucking paper-based sticker in here. Wow, ignoring my channel request? Wait, was there a request? Who's that good? Who is this gardener that Ice hired? Oh no. Wait, that's Beans. Has anyone ever told you fuck you? Has anyone watched the paper-based stickers song? This is the kind of gardener Ice removes. Hold on, there's a very noisy truck going by. Oh, it's a tow truck. Oh my. People hate truck. Neighbors at home. Noisy truck as opposed to noisy woman. I would take offense to that, but you're kind of right. Okay, this whole balcony needs cleaning, dog. Someone is having a shitty Sunday. Well, actually, what's funny is that the truck actually already had a car on it. So does that mean that they're returning the car? I've never seen them do that. Do they actually do that? I wouldn't have thought that they do that, but I guess they do that. Oof. I mean, no, it had a car and then it entered our neighborhood. And then it went that way. I can't see it anymore. They don't typically return a car? Well, it had a car on it. I don't know what that means. Okay, so we're going to... we are going to put... So I'm gonna mix... I'm gonna do more of the soil than the other stuff. Because it doesn't need to be that chunky. I do want it to keep... Did you have your drink? No, not yet. I want only a little bit of chunk, but not that much chunk, so I'm probably just going to use like this much. That should be enough, right? Okay, here. Did you have your dink? Wait, actually, okay, I might be misinterpreting what you said. You said dink. Do you mean drink? Oh, there's the truck. What you doing, bud? What the hell? It's leaving! What's going on? Do you ever just have a nibble of the dirt when you replant? I don't know if I've ever really felt the need to take a nibble of the dirt. I'm also taking out as much of these little fertilizer balls as I can. Can't speak much here as I'm streaming as well. Hope you're all doing well. Oh, hope you're doing well, Interrupter. Hope you have a good stream. Okay. Dirt Sunday is top tier. I don't care what anyone says. fairly sure they're not fertilizer, but perlite to store water. No, Kuyamaya, this is not perlite. I know the perlite, here, I'll show you what the fertilizer looks like. Have you ever had the dirt sundae? Is that a drink? I wouldn't mind going for a drink, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. I do have ginger beer. We could make a Moscow Mule. We do have ginger beer. Nibble of the Dirt is a good name for the sophomore album of a grindcore band. Okay, alright. We're doing Osmocote? No, I don't do Osmocote. That's what I'm saying. I think it might be Osmocote that they had originally put out that I'm trying to take out Aeon. Because I don't really use the shake and feed. I don't really use the shake and feed type fertilizers. I'll show you what fertilizer I use in a second. But here, first I want to show you what I meant by taking out the fertilizer. Like, I'm not knocking it, I just don't use it, you know? So, hold on. It probably won't refocus, but if you can see, Jesus. There's like little green balls in my palm. That's the fertilizer that I'm talking about. I do compost tea now. I do fish fertilizer tea. Hold on. Sorry. Didn't mean to do the ASMR real quick. So I have, well, I don't really, it's not really tea per se, it's just like, it's just fish ferts. That's like a concentrated fish fort. So, okay, alright, this is done, so I'm just gonna put this in the watering tub so we can water it in a bit. Oh, I guess we need to repot more. I got me a worm farm? Really? You have a worm farm? That's really cool, actually. That is actually dope. I want a worm farm. Okay, what else needs to be... Oh, okay, so... What else needs to be repotted? It's this guy, okay? So, this guy... We actually repotted him, like... I want to say, like a couple months ago. Like, near the start of the plant, streams. And already, he is doing fucking amazing. He just... This leaf just hardened off, which means that, like, it's a new leaf. It comes out, you know, obviously it comes out rolled first, and then it unrolls. And then, immediately after it unrolls, it's still kind of soft and, like, pale. And then after that, it hardens off like this. So now it's just like any other leaf. So that's good and all. But also, it has been going crazy with the roots down here. So before this root system gets too, like, fucking, before it gets too, I mean, I feel like I might already have to cut the, is that a monstera? It is. I mean, I feel like I'm gonna maybe have to cut the pot so that I can get this root out without, like, damaging it. You know? Because look at the size of this thing. Like, that is... I don't know if that's gonna fit through that hole. So, I think it warrants being put into a bigger pot. so that it can continue to grow. And this is one we repotted, like, we didn't, it wasn't long ago that we repotted this. So I'm very happy. So let me just stick that back in there for now. I'd sacrifice, yeah, I'm gonna get a pair of scissors. And then we also need a bigger pot. Oh, I do have a bigger pot. Okay. Hermes, what the hell? I opened the door so that you could come and say hi to everybody. What a butt face. Okay. And also, I think it would be a good time, I think, to start having to have a pole in it, so that it can start growing up the pole. I don't know if it needs a huge pole though. It probably will not. Oops, hold on. Okay, so this guy can come out. Probably gonna reuse this pot. Hey, cardboard golem, don't plants grow based on how much space you give them? Some plants you could just trim their roots. Yes, cardboard golem, you can do that. It depends on the plant. Now, some plants are what they, okay. So, actually, here, let me see if I can show you. So, when plants have a lot of roots at the bottom, like, you know, this is starting to be that, right? And this is starting to, you know, because it had like an outer pot covering, right? It didn't really do this, and also I'm catching it kind of early. But usually what will happen is that this will start growing around and around and around the bottom, right? And that's when usually at that point, we'll call them root bound. Okay? And here's an example of a plant that is root bound. This plant is very root bound. Again, okay, so you can see like all of look at all those noodles. Like, this is like, oh, especially when you turn it on its side, you can see these like circlings. And that is a plant that is very root bound. Now, some plants like to be root bound. That means that they will like thrive and put out big leaves and stuff. Like, they'll focus on putting out big leaves when they are root bound. Some do not. Like this plant, it's doing fine. It's putting out new leaves, but something that you might notice is that the leaves are not really getting bigger. They're kind of like, they're just putting out new leaves. Like they're not getting big at all. Like these leaves, like, I mean, I can guarantee you've seen this kind of plant before at the grocery store, and those usually have like big ass leaves. So realistically, I should be putting this into soil. So actually this one is, I'm gonna put this into soil today. And like once you do that, then you'll start to see where they will start sizing up their leaves. Because these plants don't really like to be root bound. They'll survive. And now trimming the roots, I don't really like trimming roots, but that's only because I would rather see them get big rather than keep them in the same pot. Which, like, so now this one, like, you know, this one, a bonsai, yes, you will want to, like, instead of sizing up the pot that they're in, you will just like take it out, trim some of the roots, put it back in, you know? Okay, but so what we're gonna do is we're gonna use this pot, we're going to stick a pole in it, and then we're going to guess it doesn't really matter the size of the pole. I probably should have made like a smaller type pole. Wait, didn't I have enough? Oh no, I didn't. I don't. Womp womp. Okay, it's fine. It doesn't really matter. If it continues to grow this fast, then that'll be good, I guess. Imagine, Ice Beans' neighbor with the loud-ass truck is a hyperleft, their car is painted the Palestinian flag, and they have fuck ice as a bumper. What will we be yapping about today? We're just doing some plant chores, Leonard. I don't know. Welcome in. I don't know if we're gonna be yapping. I say that every time, and then, you know. The soil is like, the soil that I just took out of this is like all chunk and no soil. What the fuck? What was I thinking? How are you doing, Leonard? Alright. I really need to get like a, oh hey, I do already have a fucking cup. I need a bigger one though. I need one of those little scoops. Leonard's waiting. Should we reduce the sexualization in all forms of media? Oh no, don't start that on up again, Parse. Okay. This is a lot of fucking leca. Why the hell did I do this to myself? This is like too much leca. My god. It could use a couple handfuls of like the coconut core stuff. Oof, I'm already sweaty. That's fine. I'm not gonna bring the whole tub of cocoa core over there, so I'm just gonna put like some of it into a pot and bring it over. I want more sexy plants. What's up, my lek? Hey, Bosset. Welcome in. Good morning. Or good afternoon. Okay, what is that? Oh, that's a U-Haul. Could y'all hear this? If plants could sweat, they'd be the most sexual creature on the... You know, plants can, like, they can't sweat, but they can, they do that, like, if you ever water your plants, sometimes the next day you can see, like, a drip of water at the end of the leaf. Yes, I can hear that noisy truck. Ooh, the crunch. What? Apartment living, friends. Apartment living. They respirate. Oh, the tow truck. Yeah, the tow truck. The tow truck was noisy. Now, you know what? Actually, hold on. This might be... hold on. I might have to rethink this, because this might be too much of an upsize. Do I have an in-between size? Maybe this one, but I feel like that won't really accommodate the... Hold on. What about this one? This one's probably good, right? No, that's pretty deep too. Fuck. Cocoa and noodles. This stream is making me hungry. Yeah, look at all these noodles. Lilies get obscene with all their pistols. Dude, I am terrified of I love lilies. I love the way they smell, but I am terrified of lilies, and ever since I found out that they are basically like very, very toxic to cats. Like, I mean, most plants are toxic to cats. Like, my cats will come in, take a munch of this fucking guy right here, and then come in and then like hork all over the carpet, right? Like a bunch of fucking idiots who don't know how to learn. But like, but that's just because it's like toxic in the sense that it just gives them like tummy trouble, you know? But lilies will actually just kill them. So don't, just be very careful, cat lovers. Okay, wait, I actually do need to figure out a plant pot for this. Oh wait, I have, Also, I need to put my hair up. This is ridiculous. It's too damn hot. Okay. Let's see what I have in the old. Oh, okay. Wait, I have some options here. All right, cool. I mean, actually, here, this one might work. I might have to rinse it out real quick. This should be good, actually. Yeah, that should be good. Let me just rinse it off real quick. Are you gonna come say hi to everybody? You butt face? Yeah, that's right. Go outside. I don't know if he's appeared on camera yet, but... he should be getting a Hermes about now. What's up, bud? Here, I'm gonna shut the door. Excuse me. Oh, it's the good one? Yes. Talos, no! How do cats survive when they try to eat every plant? I don't know. They're fucking dumb. Okay, I think this one we will be able to put the put the pole in. And then that way, that should make up for like the, that should make up for the, what's the word? The extra space. I do think it was more out of boredom. They wouldn't eat every plant outside. Well, they do actually eat grass. Like, I think both dogs and cats will do that to kind of self-regulate their tummy or whatever. They will, like, eat some grass in order to, like, make themselves throw up. I don't know. But yeah, like, with lilies, it's like even the pollen can, like, fuck them up real bad, so it's just not worth the risk, essentially. Which is very sad. Same thing with dogs and the, oh god, what are they called? The sago palms, like the sago palm trees. Those are very common around here. Apparently even like, like I've heard stories of dogs like even like getting killed because they like scratch their teeth on the bark and shit. Okay, all right, we are gonna have to cut this plant out of this pot. So this is an extraction. It is what it is. It has to be done. Live surgery. True. Oh, at some point I will do a stream of like, you know, what to do with like plants that are like dying or in trouble and stuff. I think we did that with Tuna one time with his orchid. Although he didn't really need that much intervention. But yeah, look at this fuckface. It's like really, it's looking really good. I don't even know if I should like disturb the, I don't even know if I should disturb this root ball. I could just put it in there like as is and kind of move the pole to the back of the pot instead of it being in the middle. They did surgery on a grape? Wait, what? Huh? What? Okay, alright, here, let me restart this over, okay? So I'm just gonna put some soil at the bottom to kind of anchor that pole in, and then I think I am gonna have to break it up a bit or squish it a bit. Get it in there. So with monsteras, there's like a front of the plant and there's a back of the plant. Like this is very obviously the, well, it's also like the way that the leaves are, okay? But, my headphone, okay. You can see like these like roots are coming out. So that's kind of indicating that that's the back of the plant. So I'm gonna try to angle it that way and then, even though the leaves are not facing that way. Because the idea is we want those roots to start digging into this pole. Surgically remove the skin from a grape. That's crazy. That's wild. Why would they do that? Are they that bored? I'm calling ICE on these plants. The cat said that they're illegal. Hello, I am a member of ICE. ICE means community enforcers. How may I help you? Oh no. Okay. Now we're just filling in. Get some in the back as well. Okay. One more layer. It was to show off what modern surgery looks like? Okay, that's fair. Okay. There's gonna be so much dirt under my fingernails. It's not gonna be funny. Okay. So now that that's done, I think what we'll just do is put like a tie on it. I'm sure there was, here we go. Dort. Okay, cool. And now the newest leaf, this big one is the newest leaf. I'm just going to, just for right now, I'm just going to put the tie around the base of the plant, and then as new leaves come out, I'll tie them off. Okay. That's done. And that goes in the watering pile. All right, cool. What's next? Oh yeah, let's go ahead and do this guy, cause long past due for it being in a pot with like real soil. And again, like I said, it'll start to take off once it's in a pot with real soil. So that's fine. What the? Oh my god. Wait a second. Is this a fucking... Oh my... Holy shit. Okay, hold on a second. Oh no. Guys, I was gonna show you this little pride pot that somebody had made for me a long time ago, and I just took it out, and it has this on it. What the fuck is this? Is this a wasp nest? Oh my god. What the hell? What is that? Oh no. What is this? What is this? It's a fucking structure, bro. Look at it. It's got a pee-pee right there. What? Wasps? I did not see any okay, you know what? This place did used to have wasps, like but we cleared them all. We got people to come by and clear. That is 100% mud. Mud wasps. I did not see any wasps emerge out of that box. I will get rid of this though. Holy shit. That's really cool though. They make this out of mud? 1,000,000%? That's crazy. Again, I don't see any wasps in here. And this seems to be the only pot, well, this is the only terracotta pot in here, actually. Oh my god, that's scary. Okay, I do have this cute snail pot though. It's not mud. This one's actually just a snail. Maybe we'll put a little guy in him, okay? Put him right here for right now. That's crazy. You wanna go inside, buddy? Yeah? Do you not want to come and say hi? Huh? Your followers are waiting for you. Come on. Let's go say hi, and then I will put you inside, okay? Okay, let me get a pot that I can put that plant in. Let's just put it in a regular ass nursery pot. Now this is not an invitation for you to leave. You can still stay here, buddy. You don't have to leave. Oh, he's leaving. Oh, is that the cordyceps fungus? Ooh, mud daubers or dirt daubers. Ooh, that does look exactly like this. They're inside it? Wait, really? He posted us right? Oh god, okay, hold on. Why was... Hold on, I'm just gonna leave this out on the ground. I'll probably toss that later. They nest there? Oh god, that's horrifying. Alright. Okay. So, I'm gonna try to get as much... Oh my god, this entire place is just covered in dirt. Ah! It is what it is. They nest there. So I don't know if I mean, I've done this before where I've transferred, like, a plant from moss into, soil. Ooh, also I should go make my boba tea. Put it up on Entomolol. Oh yeah? Okay. I will do that. Dark Souls later in stream? Maybe, Parse. It depends on... I kind of doubt it because at 7... At 7 I have D&D. I like how I make all these promises and then never deliver. Gotta finish it before Silksong? I do. I will. Now, I mean, okay, here's the thing. We're definitely not getting a Silksong shadow drop, so, you know. We have a few months. What level in class? You mean in Dark Souls? I don't know what level I am, but I am a pyromancer. Even though I don't really do much with my pyromancy, I'm mostly a claymore main. I keep hearing about Silksong, but I don't know what the fuck it is. Oh yeah, yeah, Tyson Wine. Have you heard of Hollow Knight? Oh, D&D? Oh, sorry, that's what you meant. Fuck. Okay. I'm a, oh, what's my level? I think I'm like, 8? Question mark? I'm a, level 8, Eladrin Ranger. Which is probably, you probably could have called that, honestly. So Silksong is the sequel to Hollow Knight. If you have played Hollow Knight, you might have played, you might have encountered, like, you might remember Hornet, which is the female character with the needle. There's a sequel that's coming out with her as the protagonist. And, it's been teased for years at this point, and they keep, like, teasing people. They keep teasing drops. It is going to be released later this year, but we just don't have a release date. And so it's like getting everybody on edge, because they've literally been waiting this game for years. I love plants. Hey, Chai Bunny. I was thinking mage or rogue. Oh no. My husband's the rogue. My husband's the, he's a goblin rogue. No. He's a dwarf rogue. Sorry, not a goblin rogue. We also have a bunch of rogue dwarf characters. We have two dwarf characters. One of them's a oh god, what is she? She's like a she's not a warrior type. I forget what her class is, but she's another dwarf. We do have a druid. We have a druid. She's a goblin. What are you touching? I'm taking out these plants, Chai, from the roots. Like, I'm taking the roots out of this moss that it was in, because I'm gonna put it in soil now. And I'm trying to do it gently so that I don't break too many roots. We do also have a golem. One of our characters is a golem. Here's one of them. Looking pretty good. The druid is actually very funny because she's like this very capricious character. This is second plant. And then third one. So our druid is very capricious. Like, this is her first D&D campaign. She's the DM's wife. And she is, like, on one hand, I mean, at this point, she knows how to play D&D, but she's also very, very, like, her character's also very capricious, and it fits in with her actual, in real life, like, persona. And so sometimes she will just, like, fuck off, in the middle of battle. Because, like, hey! No, sir. He was eating plastic. Because it bores her. Or sometimes she'll, like, initiate combat because her temper will get the best of her, and she'll attempt to poison spray whoever it is that's currently, like, getting on her fucking nerves. And that's, like, that literally, like, sometimes we'll just start battle. The DM's like, okay, I guess this is happening. I keep watching Legends of Avantis clips, very funny, really good. I've tried to get into watching other people play D&D, and I don't really, maybe I haven't, like, watched it enough to, like, get invested. I don't think it's for me, though. Like, I'd rather be playing it, I think. You know? Okay. Alright, cool. In you go. Ah! Get in there. Get in there. I mean, actually, this pot is probably going to be too small. It is probably going to be too small very quickly, so we might actually be repotting these into a bigger pot later this season. But I just don't want to run the risk of, like, because it's being moved from moss to soil, I don't actually want to stress them out too much by, like, letting them sit in, like, soggy soil. So I think it's better to do it this way. So are you saying you want to play Pathfinder instead? Oh, I don't know anything about Pathfinder. We're playing 5e right now. I don't know anything about Pathfinder. Like, if I'm being honest, I don't know the difference between the different, like, D&D types or editions or whatever. I've played other systems before. Like, I've played oh, what's the other really popular one? It's called Dungeon something. I've played that. I've also played Vampires the Masquerade. I played a campaign with that system. That was very fun. Pathfinder is basically the same, but way more rules in different universe. See, I'm not, I will say, I'm not, like, even the game that we're in right now, it's not super serial, you know? Like, obviously we have the rules, but we're not, like, literally, we're not tracking things down to the bottom. We're not super min-maxing. It's definitely more casual. Okay, alright, so that's that. What's next? This guy, by the way, is starting to put out the noodle, so we might actually see that we have to repot this guy. This is another Monstera. Is it okay to add you on Steam? Sure, Profile Face. I don't have an issue with that. It doesn't have, like, my, Oh, we do need to upgrade this pot. Because this pot is, like, this guy is starting to get too big. So let me just find a smaller pot real quick. Bigger pot, sorry. Actually, it's right here. More rules can make for a way more engaged character. It's not about doing my math. I know it sounds like it. It's not that so much. Like, I guess I just don't want to, like, have to focus on too many things. Like we do play D&D while we're relaxing and stuff, so I don't know how to explain it. Okay. So let's mix that in better. Pathfinder came out after D&D went to simplify the game after 3.5. A lot of OG devs left and made Pathfinder. Yeah, see, look, this one is looking pretty good. I'm just going to put it in like that and then put soil around it. I'm not gonna break that root ball up at all. Yeah, I guess that's, yeah, exactly, Kuya. I mean, I don't get me wrong. Yeah, it's like, yeah, I'm not about to yuck anybody else's yum. You know what I mean? Like, again, I haven't played it. That doesn't, yeah, so it doesn't mean that I wouldn't enjoy it. Okay. So now that that's potted up, we are gonna have to find a different, cover pot for it because it's not gonna be able to fit into this anymore. But, that's fine. I'm just gonna move this to the side. Okay, cool. So that's potted up. Put that in the watering bin. What else? What else needs to be potted up? I mean, I could do one of these guys. Actually, I could do... Are these all the same plant? I don't remember anymore. Actually, they might not be. You know what? Why the fuck not? We'll put you in a pot. It's fine. You deserve it at this point. Well, actually, you know what? Hold on. Before I decide that, maybe we should look at the state of your roots. Because it might be that we need to... I don't know. I'm seeing some dead roots in here. You sing songs to the plants to help them grow? No? How do I make my Sermet grow? Okay, I might... Okay, I might, like... This is, like... I might actually do, like, a root trim on these, and... Because I see a lot of dead roots, and these plants have been in here for like way too fucking long, and I don't want to risk like them fucking like putting them into soil and then having them rot in there because of the dead roots. So I'm gonna kind of start over with this one. It smells kind of musty too, so that's not a good sign. Marutsi, it's your time! Is Marutsi in here? What's a CRPG? Yeah, what's a CRPG? Okay. Yeah, this looks like... I mean, I see some new roots in here. I just don't like how the rest of them look. They look like kind of yucky. Yeah, I'll sit back a bit. Yeah, this is definitely not looking super great. I think starting over might just be what's best for this guy. Yeah, I'm seeing like some of it, and I'll show you actually what that looks like maybe. Once I get it out. Might actually trim some of these too. Root rot? It's not. Yeah, it is root rot. I mean, this was definitely one of those plants that I I definitely neglected this one. But it is what it is, you know? Like, here, and I'll show you what that root rot looks like. Oh wait, this is like a dead... Okay. Okay. So some roots are, so some plants have roots that are like, they're not white, but they're red. They're not white or brown, but they're like red. And that's fine. But if you see black, that's usually a bad sign. If you see black, and if you see, hold on, I'm trying to find a part that I can show you. So, I don't know, you can't see this that well, okay? Because they're really fine. But if you see, like, the black part that's, like, right here, and then at the end here, it actually looks like a hair. It looks like the outer noodle has come out. And in fact, you might be able to, yeah, actually, I don't know if you could see that, but I'm actually able to, like, slide out segments of, like, the noodle along this, like, hair-like structure. That means it's rotten. If you see, like, the roots that look like hairs... if you see black, that's usually a bad sign. Oh no. Slide the noodle. Oh no. Oh no. Y'all are awful. Beans, Oh, Parse is already adding it to the soundboard, isn't he? So I'm just gonna snip off until, like, I can't see anymore. I'm gonna snip off all the black bits. There you go. Because those are the parts that as soon as they get into like soil and like are get watered and stuff, if there's not like the right balance of like oxygen and stuff in there, they will rot. Like if the soil doesn't dry out too quickly, quickly enough, then that's the part that will rot. So what we're gonna do is, and yeah, this is how long this has been in here. This is a Tim Hortons cup from Canada. So that's how long that's been in there, at the very least. Let's do it with this one too. Oh, this one has more. Oh, god damn it. There is some white noodles on here though, that's a good sign. This is the real surgery. Bruh. These plants need oxygen. Parse. Unfortunately, a good chunk of this root system has to go. This is where if you have like hydrogen peroxide, it's probably a good idea to keep some around because you can put like a little squirt of it into your water, and it helps prevent rot. One man's goatsy is another man's Tuesday. Too true. Okay, wait, was this the one I just did? I think this is the one I just did. This is the one I just did. I just did this one. Okay, so it's this one. Real, recognize real. Okay, yeah, this one's got rot too. This one's got a lot of those the hair roots. I'm gonna snip all of those off. For me anyway, it's better safe than sorry. I've had so much issues with rotting in the past. And still to this day, I still have issues with rotting. But that's just kind of normal plant life, honestly. I'm just gonna cut this one here. Okay, so that's done. So I'm just going to get some fresh moss. And I'm gonna rinse this cup out a bit. Oh shit, and I should make my boba tea. Okay, hold on. Oh, fuck. Alright, Hermes, you wanna go outside? Come on, buddy. Yeah, love? Hold on. Alright, I'm just gonna be right back. Like, maybe, like, less than 5 minutes. I see how it is trying to copy my stream, Missy Geek. Welcome in. I'm just taking a quick break to make some boba tea and get some stuff ready. I'm repotting some plants. One downside of this mic is that there's no onboard like mute button. At least not as it relates to OBS. Here, let me catch up on chat in the meantime. Okay. Running a fan all the time helps with rot. Yes, and I think the part of the problem is that these plants, those plants especially, are mostly like the plants that I kind of just, you know, I just threw in there to kind of help them survive through the periods of neglect, if that makes sense. Hold on. So yeah, so that's really it. That's so they're not gonna get ideal conditions to begin with. They were not outside out plants until very recently, but now sometimes like now that they're outside, you know, they won't need that much like mold management. The SC winters are mild, but it does get below. It actually sometimes will get below like 35. So definitely I don't want them out. What flavor boba tea? Oh no, nothing special today, just regular. Regular black tea. Black tea and brown sugar simple syrup. I considered using my ube simple syrup, but I don't actually have that much ube simple syrup left, so I'm going to save it because I don't have any more ube. Alright, cool. I'm just gonna let those soak for just a bit, and then as soon as I'm done putting the plants into this new moss, I'll go back in and finish making my boba tea. I could go for some boba tea. Honestly, me making my own boba tea has absolutely, it's absolutely ruined, like, not store-bought, but like boba tea places. It's kind of ruined those places for me, because now I find that those places will put way too much sugar, and it's also not as strong of a tea as I would like. So, fuck me, I guess. Sugar is addicting. Yeah, but like, and I mean, don't get me wrong. I put sugar in my boba. I put sugar in my boba tea, but like, it's too much sugar. It's too like sweet. It's like sweet to the point of like sickliness. So, you know, Beans should make a brand of boba tea called Abuba. Abuba. Addiction equals more customers? I mean, yeah, I suppose so. It just doesn't taste good now. I'm sorry to say. I'll still get it. Don't get me wrong, I still get it. But the whole time I'm drinking it thinking like, oh well, you know. Now some places will let you manage, like some places will let you like customize how much sugar you put in your drink, and I like that because then I'll just get like, you know, I usually go for like a 30%, and that's usually like perfect. Tea don't taste good. That's very subjective, Tuna. That's super subjective. I like tea. Tea tastes good. Smoking pole. What the hell? Okay, alright, so, new moss, so should be better. I'm gonna put it underneath over here so that it can have a chance to, like, survive and not get fried. Are you more of a coffee person or a tea person? I'll drink both. I would say, like, tea more so than coffee. Alright. Might have put a little bit too much, half and half, but it is what it is, okay? This shit is good. A little too much creamer, but I'm not complaining. Coffee striking black, nothing else is worth it. See, that's the thing though, Tuna, is like that your choice of drink is so like strikingly like aesthetic that I can see how like anything else is just anything additional is just too decadent. You know what I mean? I'm not saying this in a bad way. I'm just saying that like I could have called that about you before you even opened your mouth. You know what I mean? Okay. What do we think? Do we think... Okay, it's 5:35. I think I will go ahead and save this for next week. We'll just move on to, like, watering the plants and then we'll be done. I mean, watering the plants will still take time. But, and then I have to clean up and shit, but, Dark Souls probably not, Parse. We'll probably be here for another half an hour at the very least. Between watering, fertilizing, cleaning up. We're taking drugs. I'm sorry, Parse. Okay. So, step one, we'll put these away. Whoop. I need to get better containers for these. They're just like fucking cardboard. I need like tubs or something, you know? But yeah, next week I'll put that. I'll repot this guy, give it a new pot. Let's move this out of line of sight to hide my shame. I think I just need to get a plastic. I need to get like a paper bag and like fill up all my plant scraps. Here, let's put this guy So this pot will go in this guy from now on. Okay. I do need to prepare the fertilizer water, but I also need to just water them in general first. So let's do that first, and then I'll prepare the fert water. So this plant, actually, I wanted to show y'all something. This plant's actually kind of funny. So this plant's an anthurium, and you might think that it's like planted in moss, and it's not. It's actually planted in soil. Well, what I did was I put a layer of moss on top of it so that I can keep it moist. And you can actually see this little, peepee right here? It's a little peepee. It's a wee root. It's a wee peepee. And that's exactly what I wanted, because these plants will otherwise have issues like growing new roots. So the moss kind of helps it. Hey, Katie! How you doing? A peepee? Yeah, well, a little root. Okay, it just happens to look like a little penis. That's it. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Katie, we watched your conversation with Wick yesterday. It was very entertaining. All right. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. So I'm just gonna pile all these plants in here, and we'll get started on the watering. The hell? That Katie? Yeah, that Katie. I'm sure your viewers loved it. Oh yeah. Well, okay. We did make it so that I got people, I extorted people so that they could put like GIFs over the screen. Because I generally don't cover like Israel Palestine on my stream. You know, this actually needs to go into a pot too, but I don't have time to do it today, so I'm just gonna I'm gonna do that next time. If somebody can hold on, I'll say thank you for the follow in a second, but if somebody can remind me that the little booby pot needs a repot next time, that would be great. Who was that? Hey! Roy's parrot. Wait, Roy's parrot? You have a parrot in your name. That's already cool. Hey, Roy's Parrot Club. Welcome in. A fellow parrot friend. I swear to God, I have those exact pants in purple. I need more pants like this. My mom is going to Sri Lanka in a week. I'm gonna tell her to bring me more of these pants. If she can find them. Okay. Does this need to be watered? Yeah, I mean, actually, everything needs to be watered. I don't know why I'm even asking this fucking question. This is my actual pee-pee boy. He's my little rude boy. He's actually doing really well. The mother plant has put out a little pup right there. So that's very exciting. I'm super stoked. I've waited literally years. I've waited literally years for this plant to do anything. How's it going? It's going great. Wait, hold on. I want to look at your little emotes. Oh, you got little parrot emotes. That's so cute. Okay, here. Go give you a follow. Do you stream as well? Oh, wait, why am I even asking that fucking question? You have emotes. Small. You said you don't usually cover Israel Palestine and then you got distracted? Oh, yeah, no, I mean... No. I just wanted to watch... I'm gonna be honest, I wanted to watch, like, the the crash out, you know? Like any potential crashes out. Okay, wait, actually, let me get my water. Let me get my water. My watering can. Okay. And we do have backup. I'm not gonna keep going in to get the to fill up the to fill up my watering can. I do have my bottles here that look like they're alcohol, but they're not. What do you stream? Oh my god, is that an emote? Oh no! Oh, that's so cool. Wait, you know what's funny? Roy's parent, Roy. I'm assuming your name is Roy. I actually just made an emote, like an emote yesterday. Does somebody want to post it in chat? I literally made it yesterday while we were doing this, while we were watching the debate. Also, what do I usually stream? So, usually what I do is I do a bunch of React content, and I've been doing more art lately. By the way, Profiley Face, I have not forgotten your question about the lino. I'll show it. I'll show it to you before the stream ends. We've been doing more art lately. I've tried to do, well, I really haven't had like the bandwidth to do like any political streams per se. But that's usually what we do. And we do a little bit of gaming here and there, but you know, it depends on like time and crap like that. I stream all types of games, and I stream bird classes. Oh, bird classes, that's so cool. I mean, I'm assuming you own parrots. I have one conure. A green cheek conure, as you might be able to tell by the little guy on the screen. Oh, I guess it's in that corner. I have to AFK, but I'm looking forward to seeing it. No problem, Profiley Face. I will also post it in the Discord. I think you're in there. I'm president of a parrot rescue, and I teach beginner care and training for behavior issues. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. I will definitely check out your stream. My bird Juniper, she can be a sassy little bitch, but you know. I mean, I feel like that's just green cheek conures in general, you know what I mean? Okay. I can't tell if that bottle is huge or Beans is tiny. It's both. It's both, people. So this is a 1.75 liter bottle. Oh, I don't know why I refilled it with water. I have to fill it up with farts. I'm dumb. I'm a dumbass. Okay, it's fine. I have a vet aid certificate, and I did some volunteering at a clinic that did exotic animals. Oh, that's really cool. The bottle mount is almost as big as your wrist. Okay, it's not. I'm not that small. I use a 1-gallon pressurized sprayer. Here's a problem. I don't like using a sprayer because, like, I don't know if you can already tell, but already my substrate, like what I use for my soil, already has a tendency to just like fucking fly away. Especially like the cocoa coir chips, when they get dry, they are pretty light. You know? Okay. Oh. Oh, also I need a cover pot for this now. Here, let me just water this a bit more, and then I will go start the fertilizer water. And I'll also show y'all what I use for my ferts. So generally with my soil mixes, I don't know if I've said this before, but I don't ever worry about how much water I'm putting in. Like you can basically flood it, because it all, like, as long as it drains out of the bottom, then I'm not worried, you know? And with my soil mix, it means that it's dry in, like, an appropriate amount of time anyway, so I'm not ever too worried about that. Okay, so these 3 are the ones we just repotted, so I'm not gonna fertilize those. This can go. So this will go into this. And I will put it... I'll put it here, because that's where it was before, I guess. That's why you partially pressurize it or use a light touch on the trigger? Oh, okay. I'm gonna put this back where it was. I'll probably need a better place for it because the feet don't really stand... Okay, no, wait, they do. False alarm. False alarm, they do. Okay, alright, cool. What else? What was the... Oh, yeah, right. I need like a proper pot for that one. So let me just get my... Oh, wait, it's already out there. I'm dumb. Okay, this is probably too big for it, but I will put it in this red pot. Actually, no, I think it might just be the right size. And it will be upgraded to a floor plant. I'll put it right there. God, this patio is so fucking messy. It's ridiculous. Okay, all right, cool. Let me grab the fertilizer water, and show you what I use for my ferts. This is what I use for my ferts. It's basically fish poop. It's organic Neptune's Harvest fish fertilizer. It's 2-4-1, if anyone knows what that means. It just means like that just refers to the ratio of like nitrogen, phosphate, and potash. It's basically fish poop. And you'll see, it looks fucking gross. And it smells exactly like fish poop. Okay. So usually what I do is I grab a bottle of, I grab this like, this Costco gallon that I keep around for these purposes. And I put like, about a tablespoon of this stuff in it. I just use like a little old sauce container. Okay. Oh, what the hell is that? Oh, that's kind of sad. There was a beetle that fell into this, Aw, poor beetle. I guess it died in there, I don't know. Okay. How old is your conure? Oh, she's, let's see, how old is she? She's about 4. She was a rescue. We got her from, I don't know where, like where exactly, like if you're, I'm assuming you're in the US, but like, I don't know where you are in the US, but we got her from Parrott University in, well, not Parrott University, but the rescue that's associated with Parrott University in North Carolina. That's where we got her from. Okay. NPK? Oh yeah, that's the fertilizer stuff. Okay. Oops. Also, this is starting to attach to the pole, and that's really good. Here, I'll show you. So with these kinds of plants, and I think I have like a bigger version of this. I think I showed y'all this yesterday because somebody asked. So this is a Scindapsus, and normally when their leaves are like immature, they look like this. They're tiny, they're like this size, and this is even kind of an immature leaf. Here's one that's starting to size up, because now, not only are the roots in there pretty good, but it started to realize that, hey, I'm growing up against this pole. So this was the leaf before this one. You can kind of see the difference between this leaf and this one. And what's cool about Scindapsus is that eventually, as they grow, as they like stick onto the pole, they'll basically paste themselves, like they'll paste themselves flat like that. So that will be cool to see. I kind of wanted to put it on the wall, but like on the wall outside, but like you know, this is not my wall, this is an apartment wall. So like, you know, I would have to rip it off if I leave, whenever I leave. And then B, there's actually the chance that you might damage the wall if you do that. So that's why I decided to put it on a pole and not like not the wall. But yeah, unfortunately though, Juniper doesn't live with me. She lives with my parents, because, well, I own her, but she's really my parents' baby. She's like my parents' like empty nester. And also, I own 2 cats, and they're not just like normal cats, they are hunters. So I just wouldn't ever I wouldn't ever trust them unless I had some kind of really like if I had like a house, you know, and like a way to properly quarantine an area, then I would be more comfortable with it. But Juniper loves your parents more. Yes, that is also the other thing. You're not wrong there, Pipasito. Juniper does love my parents more. She loves my dad way more. I mean, really? Okay, I'm not joking, Pipasito. Just wait, okay? So in about 2 weeks, both my parents are gonna be out of town, and Mr. Beans is gonna be out of town. So what's gonna happen? Well, Mr. Beans is gonna be out of town for part of that time. So what's gonna happen is that I am going to bring my cats to my parents' house, and I'm gonna do like the same situation that I did before, where they're quarantined upstairs and like she's downstairs. Just wait, because I'll be home, like I'll be at home for a while, she's gonna be like super glued onto me. Like if she has no choice, then she'll take whatever she can get, you know what I mean? Which is probably good, because it means that she's not like a one-person bird. Did I fertilize this one? I don't know if I did, but it's fine. You get water anyway! Settling pea pans. Okay, what else needs to be watered? Oh, this one needs to be watered. This one. Oh, there's a little spider burrow on here. Hi, spider burrow. I hope you're okay with me watering you. Here's another little pee-pee root. Right here. I don't know if y'all can see that. It doesn't autofocus. God damn it. That guy's a little, happy to see me. But you see how, okay, like this is the sort of thing, like this would technically be a good time to put this guy on a pole too. Because, like, that's what most of these plants want to do, is they want to, quote unquote, mature. Like, they want to cling on to, like, some kind of tree or pole, and then, like, sink those little air roots into it, and so that they can start putting out, like, bigger and bigger leaves. I do feel with our cockatoos love my wife, but the other birds love me. Is a little spiky thing a foot? No, it's a... This thing is a root. It's called an air root. Yeah, you know, you got it. Oh my god, you have cockatoos. Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't think I could ever own a cockatoo, I'm gonna be honest. I love them. I love all the cockatoos that I see on YouTube and everything. But I feel like a cockatoo... I can already tell a cockatoo is, like, way too... Like, it's way beyond my, like, my capabilities, you know? I mean, any big bird, I think, is... Not big bird, I don't know. I think I could see myself owning, like, a... I feel like green cheeks are really, like, my style of bird. Maybe, like, a cake. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to say it, but, like, I can see myself owning cakes. But, like, a big bird... Maybe if it was just me and, like, I was, like, a crazy bird lady. But, with my husband, you know, he likes Juniper well enough, but, like... And Juniper likes him, but... I feel like a bigger bird is just... It's more like actually having a toddler, you know what I mean? I have 8 birds total. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. I guess that's what I mean. Like, that's a fucking parrot club right there, you know? Alright, actually, here, I'll put you down here. Did I water this one already? I don't remember. I think I did, actually. I did. Actually, you can kind of see that this leaf is on the way out. It's kind of starting to pale. Like, it's starting to get pale. It'll get yellow soon, and then it'll fall off, but that's fine. Okay. This guy has been watered. Don't drip fertilizer water on my boba tea. Okay. And then I guess we have to find a new pot for this, huh? I don't know if I have any cute pots for this. Let me take a look. I don't think I do, though. I think most of my pots are, like, smaller. I'm gonna take a quick peek inside, but I don't think I do. No, I don't. It's fine. I might have one like at my might have one at my parents' house. If so, I'll bring it the next time I come by. I guess I could put it in this, but like that doesn't really fit. It's fine. It is what it is. Okay. What's next? All right. Still haven't watered some of these guys. This one needs to be watered. And then the big guy. And then everything else is like, I can just pour some water into it. And which should be good. Oh, this guy also needs to be repotted next time, I think. Because it's starting to actually start to take off. And, oh, and it's got a bit of pests on it, too. Oh, yuck! Oh, fuck my life. Oh, this is so disgusting. Okay, I am definitely not gonna be able to show this, like, it's not gonna focus enough to show this. But I will, after the stream, take a picture of this and just show you. This plant has, mealworm. No, meal. It's not mealworms. They're called plant mealies or plant meal bugs. They're so fucking disgusting, dude. I hate. You know what's funny is that you would think that these little fuzzy guys are like cute, but it's weird. These guys will like instantly enrage me. Like nothing else. All your plants are fucked? No, people said. Oh, no, I know that one. It's because one of my plants is fucked. One of my plants had mealworms. Here's my problem is I've been medicating it. Like, okay, so my curry leaf actually had mealworms and mealybugs. Sorry, mealybugs. Mealworms. Okay, shut up. Mad Lad, hey, thank you so much for gifting a tier 1 sub to I am a butthead. How are you doing, Mad Lad? So my curry leaf plant had mealbugs, and I treated the shit out of it. I couldn't use the hard stuff. Actually, I can't use any systemics on any of these plants because they're all outside. And like systemic will make the entire plant poisonous. So I don't like to use systemic for anything that's outside. So I basically like alcoholed the shit out of everything. Yeah, that's what I did. That's exactly what I did. I did that and I cut off all of the bad, like the bad parts, right? And so my curry leaf plant survived, but I think that there were some other plants that essentially were within touching range of like that that curry leaf, and so I think they've just survived and have now like manifested on this fucking plant. Oh, hold on. Are you fucking kidding me? Mosquitoes, dude. Okay, I'm gonna have to hurry up and finish up because I am going to get eaten alive if there's mosquitoes out here. Okay. I want that drink. No shot any plant's gonna survive your touching. Why would you say this to me, Angry Moose on those? Welcome in. I read a story about Parkinson's causing pesticides causing Parkinson's. Okay. I'm gonna finish up this fork water. Parkinson's causing pesticides. No. All right. God damn it! I hate it when I get bitten by mosquitoes. I don't know about any of y'all, but I have like an actual allergic reaction when I get bitten by mosquitoes. I get like hives. There needs to be a supercut of you just pouring water into a giant mug. What do you mean, people? Here's my second bottle. It looks like you're an alcoholic. Yeah, like this. But into an actual mug. I can arrange for that. Play that during my cancellation video, you know? Okay, what else needs to be watered apart from that stuff? Oh, I can start putting water into the... So usually what I do, I think I've mentioned this before, but what I do with the plants that are in cups, I usually put water in them to like hydrate them, and then if they are getting fertilizer, I'll like empty out a little bit of the water and just put like a little bit of fertilizer water in it. Not as much as the others, because with the plants in cups, like that water's just gonna hang around there instead of draining out, so you don't want to do that. Alright. And just crop the pour spout. It looks enough like a mug. Yeah, you could totally do that, Cardboard Golem. Go ahead, get on it. And then I'm sure there are times as well where like I've poured directly from from the bottle into the plant. So you could probably also catch some of those plants and be like, she's even pouring alcohol into her plants, you know? Also dog. Okay, I'm just gonna say this. I'm gonna say this quietly into the mic because they're on the balcony. But we have like Indian neighbors who are like literally like across from us. And my god, they've been cooking like Indian food lately that smells so fucking good, dude. It's ridiculous. We're so jelly. Okay. Just say it out loud. Yeah, I know. Well, oh, do you think that they would give us food? Is that what you're saying? Alright, cool. Just gonna wait for them to drain. We're gonna fertilize this. And then we'll be mostly done. Why would you say that? Oh, well, we don't really know them well enough. Like, we've never really talked to them. Like, we've never really, like, you know, we haven't really talked to that. Like, we don't have, like, an established, like, oh, hey, give us food, you know? Okay. That's why you start with the compliment? Like, oh, that smells so good? Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. Okay. Those plants must love vodka. Well, see, that's why you clip chimp out the part where the plants are actually doing well, you know? You just like get parts of my stream where I'm showing you like the dead plants, you know? Like, I'm showing you the dead plants, and those are the parts that you actually use in the supercut. You know what I mean? Okay. I'm not convinced that this potato will do anything this season. I think it might actually be dead, but it's not, like, squishy at all, so I don't know what's happening. I'm gonna still keep watering it, but it hasn't done anything this season. So I'm a little sad. Tito's and coffee for the plants, right? Okay. Put that back. Potatoes. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Do you let it sit in the dark so that the eyes could grow? No, it's not like a, I say a potato, pipocito, but it's not an actual potato. Like, it's not like an edible potato. It's, hold on. It's a, it's called a Stephania erecta, which is a very funny name. And it's called a potato because it kind of looks a bit like a potato, and it has a little, I call it my little nipple plant because it looks like it's got a little nipple. But it's supposed to grow. It doesn't even have roots. Like, they don't even have like a very good root structure. Yeah, it's a bulb. Right, exactly. It's not a bulb that you're supposed to submerge under the soil, basically. And they are seasonal in that, like, you can generally, like, cut off all of the growth during the winter and then, like, start it over the next season, but just, this season, it never sprouted. And I don't know why. I'm sad. Hey, hi Hyper's waiting. Hello, Pipocito in the Ice Beans chat room. Oh, also, hold on. Shit, I've been like neglecting YouTube. If anyone's been on YouTube. Okay, no, I'm good. This plant is like, looks like it's doing poorly, but I know why it's doing poorly. It's because these fucking cats are sitting and eating every single one of the new leaves that come out. Those little shits. But I can't put, this is a big pot. I can't put it up. Little turds, dude. They just love how those specific leaves taste. It might also actually be the fish fertilizer. Okay. I'm gonna let this sit there for a second longer. This is gonna go back on its pot. Get a pot of catnip or wheatgrass. You know, I don't mind doing that, Pipocito, but apparently wheatgrass only has like a limited lifespan. I think I might just start getting like wheatgrass like seeds, so that I don't have to spend like $8 every time I want a pot of wheatgrass, you know? You can get a huge bag of seeds. Okay, I might actually try doing that. What is this? I won't be able to pull this up on stream, but let's... Why the cat killing Louis Armstrong's plant? Oh my god, get up! You're destroying my shit! He's literally just sitting on it! That's very funny. No, these guys just eat the plant. They just eat it. And then... they have the audacity to come inside and then hork all over my fucking carpet. Okay. Almost done. You just put a little bit of fertilizer water in here. Where can you get the bag of seeds from, Pipocito? Do they sell them at like garden stores or something? This needs to go into soil too. I just haven't had the time to do it. I'll do that next time. Oh, this plant. I'll show y'all what it looks like. These guys fucking enrage me, dude. Amazon probably? Okay. Ugh, I'm just disgusted even looking at them. Like, they're so fucking gross, dude. Okay. I should actually probably quarantine. So it doesn't start, like, transferring to other plants. Also, like, I mean, my general response to pests has been more of a, like, I'm gonna get pests, just live with them, and, like, treat, like, the worst ones, obviously. So like I know a couple of these have like some kind of spider mite, you know, but like spider mites are easy enough to deal in this in this um in this climate. They're pretty easy enough to deal with because spider mites hate like humidity. Not Mr. Heater, you're so mean to your plants. I'm not mean, I promise. Welcome in. I'm not that mean. Some of my plants are happy. Actually, a lot of my plants are pretty happy. I'm pretty happy with everything that's on the shelf. You know, like a lot of it looks like is doing really well, and I've only had a few casualties. You know, but also though, when you have plants, you do have to be a little brutal. You take care of them so well, but you also talk to them like an abusive parent. Okay, you know what? I'll say, okay, you're not wrong. Okay, first of all, I'm not talking about my plant. I'm talking about the pests that are currently sitting on this plant, like little. Yeah. You'll see. I'll post a picture or something. But like, but also, I feel like, this is a very Sri Lankan thing, okay? Maybe it's just like Asian culture in general as well. So let me know if y'all are like, if any of y'all are Asian culture and you have or you've experienced this same thing. In South Asia, like pet parents, like who own pets, they're not babied. Like most of the time, either they're like, especially when you're talking about like dogs, for example, okay? Either they're like a guard dog that lives outside, that doesn't really come into the house. They're not inside dogs, you know? Or they'll be inside dogs, but the way that people will like be affectionate with their pets is to like talk shit about them constantly. Like they'll talk about how like annoying they are, they'll talk about how nonsense they are, they just like to scold them. That's literally what they do. Like same thing with Juniper and my parents. Like they're always talking about like the bad shit she does, completely and utterly glossing over the fact that they're the ones who are teaching Juniper the bad habits. You know what I mean? And I think I've like internalized some of that as well, because I know, well actually it's not, I think I know, like I have 2 cats and definitely they get the same treatment where I love on them and everything, but we also always are talking shit about them. They got a job where the affection is given in tasks. My dad got that gene for animals. Yeah. For sure. Okay, hold on. Oh no, there's like Boba Pearl stuck in the straw. Hold on. Okay. Oh, here, this one also I can show y'all. As soon as it's done being watered. Actually, I'm gonna let it sit there for a second. I just don't want it to tip. Come on. Come on. That's fine, you can lean over, I just don't want you to tip. God damn it. You know what? Fuck it. Enjoy. Alright, have I missed anything? I think everything has been watered. We are gonna have to figure out, like, this guy doesn't have any plant in him anymore. So I'm just gonna put him to the side. And we'll find another plant to put in that one soon enough. This one will be a trash. God damn, look at this fucking mess. We'll clean up. We'll clean up. Oh, and I have to water the curry leaf. Like, you're not gonna be able to see the curry leaf, but it's fine. I'll probably will take a picture of the curry leaf though, because it is doing really well. Especially since I gave it the alcohol treatment. It does have a bunch of ants on it though that are constantly crawling up and down all day, and I don't know exactly why. But okay, also I'm sorry, not Mr. Heater. In answer to your question, it's not aphids. That plant that is quarantined on the railing right now has mealy bugs on it. You better be reusing that straw. Oh yeah, this is a reusable straw. Couldn't stream if it was stuck for me. I'd suck too hard and choke for 5 minutes. Well, you could either blow or you could suck it, right? I hate curry leaves. Smells terrible. Really? That's crazy. I love curry leaves. And also this curry leaf. Actually, you know what? Here, I'll show y'all. I'll show it to y'all. This is my curry leaf plant. It is doing really, really well. There are quite a lot of ants on it though, and I don't know why. I don't know why. There doesn't seem to be any, like, visible... Oh wait, hold on. What is that? Don't ants, like, milk aphids? They do, don't they? I see a little thingy hanging off the leaf here, but that looks like a normal ass well, I don't actually know what that is. I don't know what they what do aphids they look like, actually? Let me look this up. Let me look this up real quick. Are they visible to the naked eye? This is a nice palate cleanser from watching the riots. Oh yeah, I've been hearing about that. Black or green, mostly on stem joints. When you say yes, is it that you can see, like, the little body shapes, or do they look like more like dots? Oh, I see. They're pretty tiny. Oh, I see. Okay, hold on. Let me look. Try not to get ants on me. I mean, actually, I do see some black dots, but not enough to, like... I don't know that it's enough to justify, like, the sheer number of ants that are on this thing. I do need to, I mean, okay, personally, I don't care about the ants so much. The ants aren't really doing anything, like, they're just being ants. But if there's a bigger pest involved, I don't want that. So, I will, like... I mean, I see little spider mites as well, but, like... And that's why I see some of this older growth is, like, sad and, like... But, I'm not seeing anything that, like, I don't see, like... I don't really see aphids. Again, I do see some black dots, so maybe there are aphids. There must be something that they're... But, like, the rest of the plant looks great. Like, I don't know if you can see this, but, like, it's put out, like, that, like, this is a pup. This is a pup. There's 2 more pups down here. This one's a pup. This one's a pup. I'm gonna have, like, pups all over. So... And yeah, this is the good curry leaf. Like, every time I, like, touch my mom's curry leaf plant, like, at home, like, this is from my mom. I got this from my mom. And, like, every time I, like, if I've ever handled the curry leaf plant, then I'll go inside of my mom, will be like, have you been touching the curry leaf plant, you know? You can get away with the simple holes of the leaves, but it gets bad soapy water or Dia Earth is next step. Do you know if the Dia Earth will still make it like? Is the Dire Earth like would it still be would the leaves still be edible? You know what I mean? Okay. Alright, everything's been watered. I'm gonna put this, if I can fit it, I'm gonna put that underneath. So Hermes will lose a spot outside, but it is what it is. Just gonna stick that in there. Okay, cool. Send in ice to deport those mites. It's made from diatoms which have shells. So it should be, it's basically like safe though, right? In any case, that plant needs to be up potted. So I could take it back home and pot it there, but I don't want the ants in my car. So I think shake the shit out of the stem. I could do that too, yeah. I think what I'll do next time is I'll bring like soil and like I'll probably take that downstairs and like do it on the ground, you know? And then treat it with Dia Earth. I'm assuming you can get Dia Earth from like the hardware store. Yeah, I'm just cleaning up at this point. I'm gonna have to wrap it up quick times because it's 6:30 already. Holy shit. I'm sure the fact that I'm like watering it with fish water is not helping the I mean like it's helping as in the plant is loving it, but I'm sure it's not helping the ants want to like make them want to stay away or anything like that. Okay. Gonna keep that there. Toss you in there. Toss you guys in there. Okay. There are a bit too many neighbors are out and about for me too. So normally what I do with this bucket of water is I pour it over the side into the bushes. And it's fertilizer water, so you know. But I also don't want to do it with people around because they might just think I'm just like pouring fucking, you know. Like poop water, so I don't know what they might think, you know. Okay. So I'm just gonna do it in the evening when no one's watching. I will move the... Actually, let me move it over here. Because I'm still sweeping. Ah! Okay. What else? These two... Yeah, this place needs to be... This place needs to be power washed. I don't have a power washer, though. Also, yeah, I do have somewhere to be. I have D&D in half an hour. It's online, so it's not like I need to go anywhere, but I do want to go in and take a shower and clean up a bit. Okay. Do you stream it? No, I don't stream it, unfortunately. Is this the domestic bean stream? Yes, although we're almost done, Subutai. If y'all are not following me, though, y'all probably should consider giving me a follow. I don't really shill too often, but I do like follows. No! What is fish water? Oh, okay, no. Shit, called out, I forgot. No, you're fine. Thank you for the follow. Not Mr. Heater. Beans never plays D&D with me. Hey, I have no problem. I'd love to play D&D with you, Turtle. Okay. Everything's looking good. I'm very excited about this one. I'm glad we repotted it. Hopefully we can see like some good growth. We still have like at least 3 more months of summer before it even thinks about before South Carolina even starts to think about getting cold. So you can join my D&D group. You'll have to learn German though. Oh no. Oh no. But like everything else is doing great. I'm very happy. I hope that bonsai actually like hold on, I don't think you can see it. I really hope this bonsai does start to like thrive, especially now that it's in like better soil. So you know, I'll keep y'all updated. If I kill it, I kill it, you know. But I'd like to not kill it. I get to send you on a side quest. No way, literally best tree. Okay. Now, how many gifties to cover the Stratofine? Wait, what is Stratofine? Why is there an Arab neighbor pouring piss instead of using the toilet? It smells awful. Ooh, Subutai. Ooh, them's fighting words. Also, when you say side quest, if you mean distracting me, I'm very easily distractible. I think ADHD is even like in my tags. Okay. I'm sweaty. I'm done with my plant stream. So I'm gonna go ahead and raid y'all out. Let me see who's online. Is Uni online yet? Is she streaming today? I actually haven't seen her all day. Or at least I haven't seen her like... Oh, I meant to catch a kitten redeem. Oh, no, hold on, wait, did you redeem that? I'm sorry. I didn't realize that you... Oh, here we go, kitty time? Oh, here, no, I will get you a kitty. I'll get you the other kitty. I don't know if you saw... I don't know which kitty you saw. Let me get you the other kitty. Talos? Come on, buddy, you wanna come say hi? Talos, come. Oh, here he comes. Oh, here he comes. Yeah, buddy. Wanna come say hi? Hi, buddy. Oh my god. Okay. We'll say hi to the people, and then we will raid out. Here he is. This is Talos. He's my Shitler cat. I would say he's a good boy, but he's not a good boy. He's not a good boy. Hi, buddy. In fact, we've been dealing with a spraying situation where one of them sprayed, and as a result, we've had to wash all of our clothes, like all of them. Because everything in the closet smells vaguely like cat pee. Hey, female eunuchs. Thank you so much for entertaining me. Hope you see you soon. Oh yeah, absolutely. If you're on Discord, if anyone has Discord and they'd like to know, like, when I go live and stuff, I do have a Discord for that. Whoop, that's not it. How are you doing, female eunuchs? Are you going live? But yeah, I will be streaming. I don't think I'll be streaming during this week because I won't have Mr. Beans' laptop, but I will be streaming on Saturday. And if not, if I do manage to do a midweek stream, then I will post it in the Discord. I just got home, so no. Okay. What community do I know your user from? Not Mr. Heater. If you're like in Gappy's community at all, or any of the surrounding Gappy communities, that's generally where a lot of people like know each other from. Either that, or it's like a Twitch poll thing, right? But Uni is around. Okay. Who do I want to raid out? Does anyone have any suggestions? I'll take suggestions. Just anyone? Angry demon noises? Oh, you know what? Let's go to angry demon noises. I'm gonna sailor raid your garden. Have a relaxing afternoon. Thank you, Orange Hue. Not Arelli. I mean, I think considering, I don't mind raiding Arelli, but I think considering the vibes, let's do angry demon noises. Because, you know, chill stream and all that. We won't be raiding YouTube out because we're not usually. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the resub, female eunuchs. I appreciate that. Toodles, yeah, oh, here we go. Let me actually raid y'all out. But yeah, take care. Have a good rest of your Sunday. And I will be back on Saturday if y'all don't hear back from me. But yeah, get in the Discord if y'all are, and follow me if y'all are not already following. But yeah, have a good one. Bye. My Sunday's already over. Well, enjoy your week, Turtle. Bye.